Hi, folks. It's me. It's Christiana Gaudet. I am here live on my Facebook page, as I am every Friday, to do your Friday weekly wrap up. If you're watching in archive on Facebook and you haven't hit like on my page, please do. And if you're watching in archive on YouTube, please hit subscribe. We've got a lot of great things going on my YouTube channel, including a monthly free tarot webinar. The next one coming up is the court card webinar. That's going to be February 22nd at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please join us there. Hey, Leisha, nice to see you. People are starting to come into the room. Marion, glad to see you. So this is something we've started doing every Friday. You know that on Monday I do our 3-card weekly reading. We see some of the energies that are available to us in the week. And then on Friday I do something a little more personal. It's the Friday weekly wrap up where I will get to as many of you as I can. We'll pull cards to look at how the week has been. What did you experience? What did you learn? How did it go for you? And of course, today is Valentine's Day, so maybe there's some extra energy there. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. We've got a lot of people coming into the room. Hello, Deirdre, Martha, Suzanne, Carol, Barbara. So glad that you're all here. So, Deirdre, I think you are the first one to ask for a wrap-up, so we will get to you first. Let me just share a couple of other things. I want to remind those of you who are local in near our Palm City office that we do have a class here on the 19th from 7 to 9. We're doing tarot readings for personalities and relationships. So if you haven't signed up for that, go right ahead. You can see a lot of my upcoming events right here on my Facebook business page. You can sign up for them. When you look, you will also see that I'll be in Connecticut coming up pretty soon, April 22nd through May 4th. I'll hope to see a lot of my Connecticut friends then. And I'll be back in the Tampa Bay area in June. Now, you may have heard that we have an international tarot conference coming up in January 2021 in Palm Beach Gardens. It's called StarCon, and registration for that will be open soon. So let's start with a general wrap up for the week, looking at the energies for all of us. We'll do that, and then I'll do some individual wrap ups for those of you who are asking. All right, let's see what we got here. So for the week, the Three of Wands. You know, this is really good. I think we all need to look at this week and say, what did I do that was successful? What did I do that went well? Was there a seed that I planted that has come to fruition? You know, we can all look at the past week and see something that didn't go well because that's the nature of life. But this asks us to look back and think about something that did go well. So that's great. Now, one of the things that I think is really interesting about this wrap-up tarot technique is very often when we work with the cards, if we're looking at the past at all, we're looking at how the past is impacting the present or impacting the future. And we may do some of that here today. Yet there is something about simply opening up the energy to the concept of a wrap-up. Just looking at, okay, what happened? What did I learn? How did I grow? And yes, we will take that energy forward into the weekend and into the next week, but the focus is on processing what has happened. And I think tarot is a great tool for doing that. It's something I think we don't do enough of when we work with the cards. Okay, so we will start. I said we would start with Deirdre, and so we shall. Deirdre, it is so nice to see you here today. Let's see. How was your week? The 10 of Pentacles. So I know you and I had been talking earlier about the possibility of making a change in your residence. I wonder if this week you have made some decisions about your home. about where you are grounded. That could be about work, that could be about home. It looks like this week you may have found a firmer sense of resolution about the practical things in your life, the things that keep you happy and well and safe and warm, your home, your money, your job. And whatever it is you're thinking about here, whatever it is you're doing, I think it is leading you in a good direction. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Okay, let's see what we've got for you, Kathy. And we may have a couple of Kathys here. So this is Kathy Lipinski. So happy to see you. Okay. Kathy. So this has been quite a week for you, I think. You have had to be very judicious. You have had to really use your brain. You have gone through some changes and you've dealt with some things that have been very difficult. And yet you are moving forward in control of your life. So this is a very full week for you. I got a bunch of cards. By the way, I am working with my original World Spirit Tarot deck here. How many cards do I pull? As many as I feel like I need to. For Kathy, we started with the Sibyl of Swords, who is like the Queen of Swords. Then we moved to the Chariot, then Death, and then the Three of Swords. So we can see it was not the easiest week, but we can see that Kathy comes out on top, smart, strong, capable, willing to roll with the punches and deal with the changes and able to move forward. Okay, my good friend Martha. Martha, let's see what we got for you. And Deirdre said, thank you. Yes, I've made a few decisions, but they are ones that will be a slow process to make it happen. That's okay. It is okay, Deirdre, that the process is slow. These are the right decisions. They will happen in the right time, and it will be good. Okay. Martha, let's see what we got for you. Martha, there may have been some ways this week that you've been feeling a little left out in the cold. Not sure about where your place is going to be. Not sure about how to handle processes on a personal level, on a professional level. But you know what? What you have done is you have been a good communicator. You have thought about what's in your heart. You've thought about where you want to go with your career, and you are moving forward nonetheless, not letting that uncertainty get to you. Well, it has gotten to you some, but it is not getting to your performance or your trajectory. So you're handling it well. And we see that in the Five of Pentacles, the Seer of Cups, who would be like the Page of Cups, and the Seeker of Pentacles, which would be the Knight of Pentacles. So well done. Not necessarily the easiest week for you, Martha, but very well done. Hey, Marion, so nice to see you here. It's your turn. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, my goodness. You know what, Marion? It's actually been a really good week. You've had to deal with some heartache, but you have released that. You have decided to let go of what is false and hang on to what is true. You have opened yourself to new possibilities. You are feeling stronger in yourself. We see the Seven of Swords, letting go of what doesn't work. The Ace of Cups, embracing new possibilities, maybe even new possibilities in love. And the Nine of Pentacles, ultimately being strong, recognizing your own capability, being secure and comfortable in and of yourself. Maybe you're even learning to love yourself a little more. Very well done. Okay, Kathy says, wow, thanks so much. I'm in the middle of writing an important article, and I've been doing a lot of research, fine-tuning the direction, getting overwhelmed at times, but getting lots of support and resources. Fine-tuning and moving in the right direction. And with that Chariot card there, Kathy, that this article is so important. It could really take you somewhere. And so, yeah, go for it. Absolutely go for it. This could be transformative. Okay, hey, Barbara O'Brien, nice to see you here. Let's see what we've got going on for you. How was Barbara's week? Let's see what we got here. Barbara, you've had a lot that you've had to deal with this week, a lot of ups and downs, but also maybe a nice reunion with someone, maybe a conversation with someone that was nice, and, also opening up to all of your possibilities. So I feel like for part of the week, you may have felt a little confused, a little overwhelmed, but there's a lot here about going back to basics, going back to your values, going back to the people that you care about in order to find yourself. I pulled 5 cards for you. We have 2 sevens, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you can see a lot of ups and downs there. And we can see that return to the people and the places that make you comfortable. But with the sevens, sevens are not easy, but they do represent great opportunity for growth. Okay, who is next? Hey, Sonia, nice to see you here. Okay, and I am coming to the end of my available time. I'll get to as many people as I can. Let's see what we got going on here. Sonia. Sonia, so it looks like this week you've had some opportunities for new beginnings, maybe ideas, maybe inspiration, maybe meeting new people, starting new things, and it seems good. You may have had some conflict either with yourself or with others, perhaps about how to do that or what you should do, but at the end of the day, you seem strong, you seem capable, you seem inspired, and on your way to do great things. With the Fool, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, very good. Leisha, nice to see you. Let's see, how was Leisha's week? Leisha, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Work, 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 work. I bet you had a hard working week. And for all that work, I'm still not sure how much money you got out of it. So it really is important to take care of yourself as hard as you take care of your work. And there is, coming up here, there is a sense of great projects, having good people around you, and maybe even opening up to some romance. So although work has really overtaken the energy, there's some other things here too. With the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and guess what? The Lovers. Hey, Karen, happy Valentine's Day to you. Glad you're here. Okay, very good. Marion says, thank you. Yes, I'm feeling the self-love. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Suzanne, nice to see you here. How was Suzanne's week? Let's see what we got going on. Suzanne. Man, you had some good days and some bad days, some happy things and some not so happy things. I feel like this was a very mixed week for you. The lesson is it's all in what you focus on. You can focus on the things that are a pain in the butt. You can focus on your blessings. And one thing that comes up here is just how wise you really are. Whether other people see your wisdom or not in the moment doesn't really matter. You, Suzanne, need to recognize your own wisdom and enjoy the people around you that are good. Sybil of Swords, that's like the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups for Suzanne. Hey, TK, nice to see you here. Okay, how was TK's week? Work, work, work for you too. But actually, TK, it looks like maybe you moved some things forward in your life. Maybe some projects at work have moved forward. And maybe some things about your own life, where you're going and how that's going, have also moved forward. I would say this has been an extremely productive week for you, TK. So good for you. We see that with the Seer of Swords, which is like the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. The other thing I will say, TK, is you are learning to be a more effective communicator. And that's a very good thing. And TK said his immigration to Canada has moved forward. We're going to miss you here, but I think that is your right direction. Hey, Lauren Elizabeth, nice to see you here. Haven't seen you in a really long time. So that's the end of my available time. I want to thank you so much. I will be back here on Monday with your 3-card weekly reading. And I do want to let you know that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, or here in person in my Palm City office. I do have a couple of openings today. I have openings Saturday, Sunday, and next week. So feel free to reach out at any time. For those of you who are tarotists, I also want to remind you that I do mentoring to help you get to the next level in your own tarot practice or your own tarot business. So thank you all so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Whatever your relationship situation is, remember that this is a day that celebrates love. It celebrates fertility in all of its forms. Happy Lupercanalia to all who celebrate. And I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thank you so much.